as Rasheed Broadbell enters the men's 110 meters hurdles battlefield for the Paris Olympic Games. In his season opener outdoors at the race's Grand Prix, were you disappointed and or did he flop? Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. You drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, Rasheed Broadbell has formally entered the fray in terms of the men's 110 meters hurdles. That is outdoors. Now, earlier, in the very beginning of the 2024 season, we did see him run one indoor 60-meter hurdles race. Do you remember? Broadwell laid down a 7.61 at the Tyson Invitational to take the win in the men's 60-meter hurdles. This was his only race before his race recently at the Racers Grand Prix.
Latham Mason Brown loves Sophia Broadbell. Lewis Banks and Shields. Oh, a good 60-meter hurdles. Fantastic by Rasheed Broadbell of Jamaica at 7:61.
So in my opinion, we were all excited to see one of the best men's 110 meter hurdlers on the planet finally open his outdoor season, the season of the Paris Olympic Games, mind you, where he's definitely in the top in contention to win a medal, including that gold medal. Everyone was excited. Now, this was his race at the Racers Grand Prix, Saturday in 2024. It was the American Trey Cunningham who won this one in a very quick season's best 13.12, with Rasheed Broadbell setting clearly a season's best of 13.24 to take second, and Michael Dickerson of USA coming third in 13.26, also a season's best. This, of course, is in the men's 110 meters hurdles.
Off they go for the men's 110-meter hurdles. Trey Cunningham is going well. Shot to his Dixon on the inside. Broadbell trying to come through, but it's Cunningham of the USA. Cunningham ahead of Broadbell and Crittenden. And it's a very good time as well. It's 13.12 for Trey Cunningham of the United States of America. That represents a season's best for the Eugene World Championship silver medalist.
Now, the American Trey Cunningham is definitely one to watch this season, as is this young man, Daniel Roberts, who's been winning and winning. Then, of course, there's Grant Holloway, the world champion 3 times, by the way. Then there's Hansa Parchment, the second fastest Jamaican all-time in this distance. And, of course, Rasheed Broadbell. Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. Broadbell enters the fray in what is a stacked field of super talented men in 110 meters hurdles. And the fact of the matter is, he sort of started late. Like many of the athletes out of Jamaica, he delayed his outdoor season significantly. Now, Hansa Parchment started running about 3 to 4 weeks ago. This was at Xiamen, I think, in China. And of course, he didn't win. He's just beginning his season. So technically, Rasheed Broadbell is about, to me, 4 weeks behind. Now, his 13.26 is not the fastest time in the world, but for his very, very first outdoor race in the men's 110 meters hurdles, it is a solid start. It was not a disappointment. Now, Trey Cunningham's 13.12 is a heck of a time. You have to give him props. It's a solid time. And Trey Cunningham, if you remember, was a factor in 2022, I believe, at World Championships in Oregon. I think he might have come second or third. Just remind me. Anyway, my point is, Trey Cunningham is a very talented hurdler. And Rasheed Broadbell is really just beginning his prep, so to speak. Now, understandably, he has been training, but the fact of the matter is training and running in active competitions are unrelated subject matters. So the truth is Rasheed Broadbell is suffering ring rust. So his 13.26 I thought was a decent time. Coming second was a decent time. And I only anticipate him running more races and just getting better. Now, I think what's happening with the Jamaican athletes in particular is that no one wants to peak too early. And this is one of the reasons why many persons are delaying the opening of their season. That is to their advantage, but there's also a disadvantage, which of course is the ring rust element. Because like I say, you can train from now till whenever, but actually running in a race is a completely different thing. Having active competitors out there running against you is a completely different thing. The psychology of actually competing is a completely different thing. So, did he flop? Absolutely, categorically, no, he did not. Why did I pose that question? Because someone DM'd me and said they thought he had flopped. And I thought this would have been an interesting thing to talk about. Because no, he didn't flop. I thought this was decent. 13.26 second, first race for the season. It's okay. He doesn't have to win every single thing. Like I said, for me, all that matters is what happens at and beyond the Jamaica national trials for the Jamaican athletes. So this is an okay start. Now, do I think this delaying the season thing is going to work out? I don't know, people. I think for someone like a Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce who's 37, it makes sense because her recovery element may not be as good as someone at 20. So it doesn't make sense to have her run unnecessary races and endanger her. That makes sense. I don't know of her being injured. I don't know of an injury issue with Rasheed Broadbell. I might just be out of the loop. So if that's the case, someone tell me. But he didn't look injured to me. He looked quite fine. Do I think he will be ready in time? Unequivocally, I do think he will be ready. Do I still think he's one of the best in the world? Definitely top 5. I mean, top 5, no doubt. He is one of the top 5 hurdlers, and he can definitely take the gold medal. He's beaten Grant Holloway on numerous occasions. So he's really, really seriously dangerous. Personally, I'm happy that he's entered the fray. Is it going to be super competitive? Yeah. Yep. Holloway looks pretty good. Trey Cunningham just demonstrated that he looks pretty good. I think this was his season opener. 13.12 is pretty impressive for your season opener, if it were. And Daniel Roberts is looking pretty good. So this is going to be a very interesting season. It's not going to be a walk in the park for the Jamaicans. We are not guaranteed a gold medal because there are about 3 other young men there who are standing in our way. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. Were you disappointed with Rasheed Broadbell'S time and run at the Racers Grand Prix? Did you expect him to win? But I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, hit the like button. Remember, you are royals, you're kings and queens. Bless up!